Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Rockets ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Using his legs, it's Curtis. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. 3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Got it looking for a first. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Running inside, it's Curtis. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. Went to the running game to convert that 4th down. They might go right back to it here. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down for this offense. This time he wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Moses. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. The run inside. It's Curtis. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Open space at the 25. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Richter. Got rid of it just in time. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Rockets decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Moving out to the right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I think we got a little bit sloppy on that route. You need more separation if you're going to give your quarterback a better target trying to complete that in throw.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And here comes the punt team.
On to kick it away.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Smith. Push down for the tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Takes a hit as he fires. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. The Rockets will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. On first down, here comes this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Moses.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They've got a first down here to open. Making side adjustments here. The run inside. It's raining. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. And they swarm him under.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking for a man. It's Richter. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's raining. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Back to throw, it's Richter. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Pulls it in, it's Newell. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Snowed under by the defense.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Running inside, it's Rainey. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action, using his feet to buy time. Uncorks one to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Bully ball on third and short. Brought down at the 46-yard line, and that's enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Moses. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on first and 10. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Looking to scramble. Caught! Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. So 3 previous red zone trips and 3 points. That's not efficient. They'd like to get it in the end zone this time. On second and goal, they go right back to it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on third down. He'll pitch it. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Looking to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. To the air, it's Richter. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Looking for room. It's Rainey. Picks up the first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Tight end now in motion. Off the RPO, complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, so you got to call your best stuff in this.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Simpson. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To throw, it's Richter. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Got him downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Those 2 not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here's the pressure. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Rockets! A great catch and run for 6.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Crosses the 35. Good gain there, picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Williams open on the right side. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Akron, taking on the Ohio Bobcats.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Toledo. And that one will give him the lead.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Number 90, set to advance on the football.
And here's the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. 5-29. The run inside. It's Collins. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Field this one in tight quarters. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give is to Smith. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call it.
Snags it, and there's running room. Oh, what a move to get room. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Smith. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Crosby. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Off play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Rockets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Rockets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. There he goes! May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Coleman open on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Maybe some room here. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Man, how nice nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back into the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle.
Turning it on. The 40. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Toledo. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. The run inside. It's Collins.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Fires to the right. Tosses it incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Midweek action for your viewing pleasure. It's 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to fire. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Caught by Williams on the left. Tripped up for the tackle. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it in. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead is now back down to 9.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got a man. It's Newell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Robinson looking to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be... breaks into the open. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch, it's Moses. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball's at the 25, they're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert it. A shot toward the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have 1 or 2 and miss a throw here or there, but he continues to put the ball in harm's way, continues to give it to the other team, and set his...
Taking it the other way. Makes makes it past the marker. Inside the 50, the 30, at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown Rockets! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That's caught. It's Collins. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Smith. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Finding some room, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo! And the route is on. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
It's a nice decision by the quarterback there on the RPO. He's reading the keys on defense. They say hand the ball off. You want to do that. When you've got a guy this special in the backfield, David, get him as many touches as possible.
And a lot of times on those RPOs, the defense just have to hesitate for a second, and that little pause will open up those creases, and he takes full advantage of the defense just freezing for a second, makes the big, long touchdown run.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive. Wide open on the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be
Smith takes the handoff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Robinson will throw. Pocket breaking down. And they got him. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Running inside, it's Smith. Quick spin on the run. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Crosby. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the 1st down line, but will they go for it on 4th down? It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect, and that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Keeps it on 1st down. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The run inside. It's Smith. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice, and as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.